Okay, we should be good to go. Hello, class. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We have a late start today, but all is well. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are staying nice and warm on this rainy Thursday afternoon
Oh,
slash
yeah.
morning.
I had to wear my beanie. I had to represent too. But it was super
Mm-hmm.
cold this morning, so I had to put on a jacket, put my beanie on, and I got gloves as well. But make sure y'all stay warm. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, today is gonna be our module 2 for Smash Brothers. Okay. Let me go ahead and show y'all what we're gonna be talking about today. Miss Chang, I sent you an assessment for the end of the class for the students to complete. So if you can print that out as well. And do you see the module? You good, Roy?
Um, I have it pulled up. I have it pulled up on my end.
Okay.
So it's gonna be starting with Module 2, different terminologies.
We got about 25 minutes, so we're gonna try and just get through this module.
Okay.
All right. So module 2, right? Different terminologies.
All right. How many students do we have today? Just curious.
Yes. Before we get started, how many students do we have today?
Mm-hmm.
Let me text it in the chat.
Yeah, today we're going to be discussing some terminology in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Terminology is important to learn and know because whenever you are learning, bless
That,
you,
that.
any game,
Thank you.
any new skill, there's going to be new terms, new words, new slang used. And
Mhm.
at first, when you hear it, it's like a foreign language. You don't know what they're saying, what it means. But gradually, once you start learning them, seeing them, implementing them, they'll come second nature.
And we have 5 students, including one new student. So welcome, new student.
Good.
We look
Welcome,
forward to
welcome. Good
meeting you.
morning.
Uh huh.
Yes, yes.
Let me introduce on the web, online. I am Donovan. I am one of your instructors. I'll be teaching your OBS curriculum. And
Mhm.
then we have your boy Roy.
That's me.
Uh
Call
huh.
me Roy or Mr. Kirby or Trumpet Boy Roy. I have many names, and I will be instructing the esports modulos for you guys and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yep.
Nice to meet you. And let's start with some terminology. All right, guys. In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, here are some basic terminology terms. There's a lot more that we'll go through again later on with the next couple weeks, but here's some basic ones. So the first one's going to be something called a fast fall.
Mhm.
So to successfully perform a fast fall, you see that little twinkle that's right in front of Kirby's cute little face? That is how you know you perfectly did a fast fall, and every single character in the entire roster has that twinkle or sparkle.
Mhm.
So, how do you do a fast fall? So, you do it by pressing down on the joystick while falling. So, when you're up in the air, when you do the jump, at the peak of your jump, just immediately hold down to
Mhm.
perform a fast fall, either from a short hop, a full hop, or a double jump. You are always able to do a fast fall after any one of those jumps. Next up, we have something called dash dancing, which means rapidly flicking the joystick left and right. This is a movement tech that is often used in Melee. Not too much in Ultimate, but people do it to just style on their opponent. If they're really feeling themselves, the confidence is kicking in, they will perform dash dancing,
Mhm.
which is not to be confused with fox trotting, which was going to be another term we'll discuss later on. But dash dancing looks really funny. It's a little hard to perform at first, but once you get it down, like it's your character looks hilarious doing it. Next up, we have pivoting. So pivoting means turning around mid dash to face an opponent. When you make a pivot in IRL, you move your body.
Mhm.
In this game, a pivot is performed, turning around mid dash, and generally, what you want to do with pivots is either grab or do a tilt attack afterwards. It's a good trick to mix up your opponent, to space them out. Basically, kind of like play some crazy mind games against them. So some characters have longer grab ranges with pivots. For example, my character Zero Suit Samus, when she does a pivot grab, her electric lasso whip basically extends a little bit longer. So even though it looks like she's a little farther away, if she pivots perfectly, you
Mhm.
can like snatch up the opponent. And some other characters in the beginning of Smash Ultimate had a extra long extended grab range. Like Palutena was the biggest, the biggest factor in this, to the point where it literally had to be nerfed. It's like, yeah, no, they got grabbed from way too far, so let's nerf that. So, that is pivoting. Very good.
Pivoting.
Very, very useful.
Yep.
Next up, we have crouching. So, every single character in this entire game can perform a crouch. And it doesn't say it on there, but to perform a crouch, you just push and hold down on the joystick. And your character will like literally crouch towards the ground,
Mhm.
ducking, making their character model smaller or getting ready to do an attack, right?
Mhm.
Me personally, for Zero Suit, when I crouch, I kind of think of it as like, okay, I'm getting ready to strike with my down B attack.
Mm.
Or I might do like a down tilt attack, or I might just stay still to confuse the opponent and then do something completely random.
Right.
But
And
crouching is
crouching,
weird.
crouching
Hmm.
is actually a great movement in, well, mostly every game that has the crouching movement. Like Marvel Rivals doesn't have crouching, but in Call of Duty, like just a simple crouching and
Mm.
changing your movement from being standing to, okay, you can't see me because I'm behind the wall now. It's just a simple movement like you see in the picture, how he's crouching and he's out of the way from the bullet. It's just
Hmm.
a good way of, getting out of the way in a certain aspect. But yeah,
Yep.
that was really good.
And yeah, and like that's one of the best things to do with crouching is like, oh, let me just crouch, dodge some moves, and
Mhm.
then surprise your opponent with an attack, a grab, or something they won't expect.
Yeah, now you see me, now you don't.
Hmm.
Easy.
All right, next up we have crawling. So some characters can move while crouching. So it's a combination of both, right? So you have to be crouching and moving forward to perform a crawl. And with this one, not every character can crawl. Only a certain amount of characters can crawl. Like that's my main character, Zero Suit Samus. She can crawl. The character Sheik can crawl as well. We also have Lucario. He can crawl.
Snake, right?
Um, Snake can crawl. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Pichu,
Yep.
Pikachu.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Then crawling is almost the same thing. You could think of it as like basically just like kind of also play mind games with your opponent, but also like spacing out your current situation, right? If you're like crawling to like readjust or reposition or get ready to strike an attack,
Okay.
crawling can benefit a lot. So like my character, like I love crawling with her. It's funny. Like I'll do it all the time.
And Bowser can crawl too. Just
Yep, he can. He
FYI.
looks funny.
He looks
Mhm.
hilarious.
Yep, yep. And all right,
Alright, let's go to the next one now.
all right, guys. This is gonna be our first question of the day.
First question of the day that will be on your assessment, alright?
Hmm. And if you guys can, if someone can type in the chat as well. But here we go. Name a character that can perform these mechanics. Which character can fast fall, dash dance, and crouch?
Mm-hmm. At the bottom, you see all these wonderful characters. Let me
Hmm.
go ahead and full screen it so you can see it a lot clearer. But yes, which character can perform these mechanics? Shouldn't be too hard.
They got it. They got it.
Yeah, let us get at least one person to
Hmm.
put an answer in the chat. But yeah, crouching is really good. Like I know a lot of you kids play Call of Duty for some reason. I'm always say this, but crouching is really good, especially back in the what was it? What would they call it? The drop shot days, where you would have a sniper, you'll hit a quick crouch real quick and then quick scope, or even a shotgun or whatever gun you may
Mhm.
have, just that quick crouch, you know, gives them a quick.
Yep, going prone too. It's really good.
Mhm.
Really, especially in Valorant too. It's like the couch bay, or they'll
Oh
pop up
yeah,
and shoot you.
I
Ah,
forgot about Valorant. You used to be playing Valorant? All right, never mind. That's off.
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Valorant Tuesdays.
Which character can perform these mechanics, yo?
Yeah, just type in the chat. Type in the chat. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Step on up.
And remember, y'all, this is for participation points, okay? So if you're not
Yes.
participating, this is just gonna look bad on you. Easy participation points. All right, you wanna go on to the next one then? See if they get the next question.
Mm,
How much time we got? We got about 15 minutes.
something like that, yeah. All right, y'all. We will come back to that at the end. We're gonna go ahead and do the next one then.
Sorry, I
Uh,
was distracted by the
well,
office call and
oh,
another student came. I was helping her need catch a question.
okay, okay. That yeah, we typed in the chat as well, but it's okay. Well, that'll be in the assessment later. Let's go ahead. Do you wanna get this
Yeah,
one? You
we'll
want me
just
to?
yeah, we'll go. So right now
Okay.
I'm gonna show you a quick video for parry, perfect shield. The question they can answer it later on the assessment. Perfect shield, parry is basically releasing the shield right before the attack hits. All right, so I'm gonna show you a quick video of it happening. And as you can see, at the right moment, gives that blue effect. As you see at the end right there, he didn't have enough shields, so it just broke through. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, that's a parry.
Yes.
Okay.
If you'll know you will not perform a parry if you get hit by it or if it hits your shield.
Hmm.
It has to make that cool, stylish, flashy animation and sound for it to successfully be a parry. And the way to perform a parry is releasing your shield just as the attack hits your shield. So,
Right.
fun fact, in the previous Smash games, it was the opposite.
Mm.
It'd be like right as they touch your shield, you have to put shield at the right timing, but this time it was releasing. So parrying
Interesting.
in this game is important because you get something called frame advantage, meaning that if you successfully execute a parry, you are able to punish your opponent in that window with either attack, a grab, or you can like move out of the way and reposition yourself as well.
Okay.
So definitely, it really depends on which character you're using and also what you feel comfortable with punishing. For me, if I punish something, I have to either do an up B or a down smash or a grab.
All right. Next, we got jab. All right. A few more terminologies. We got jab, which is pressing A repeatedly for a light combo, which is every character can do this. Right. They all have their different type of jab sets.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have your smash attacks, which we've already talked to you about, which is strong directional attacks, which is just by using directional and pressing the A button, or you can use the C stick, depending on how you implement that into your settings. We have tilts, which is the slight joystick tilt, which is your C stick or just pressing A slightly,
Mhm.
which is kind of hard to do when you use the A button. So I always recommend using your C stick and using your A and your direction for your smash attacks. But it's always preference for you. Okay. Last one we have is dash attack, which is pressing A while running. Okay, which is a simple move. Usually we all do this accidentally, but it's actually a great move for continuing combos. Like Wolf, Roy actually just taught me that's a good move for Wolf
Mhm.
actually. But yes, these are for different terminologies. Okay, jab, tilt, smash attack, and dash attack. Pretty simple.
Yep.
These are basic ones.
Yep. And
And
every
then,
character has these.
mm-hmm. All right, we got our second question. All right, we literally just went over this. All right.
Mhm.
So, how do you perform a parry? Okay.
Let me type that in here. Here's the next question, guys. How do you...
Get some water.
Mhm.
Make sure y'all stay hydrated, y'all.
Mhm. Yeah, parrying is a little more of like an advanced technique. Um, you'll be able to recognize it, but executing it might be a little tricky at first, but this is why it's important to learn it because if you know how to execute it, you'll be able to perform it
Mm-hmm.
more consistently. So, how would you perform a parry?
All right, got about 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave this out for about one more minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. We got less interaction today. It's okay.
Yeah, maybe these questions were too hard for them.
I'm not sure. We're we're gonna have to figure this out though. All right, let's move on.
In
Go to the
place,
next one.
looks like
Okay, we have teching,
right there.
which is let me restart the video. Teching is pressing the shield right before landing to recover safely. Okay, so say you get hit towards the stage with a high percentage, and then you press the shield at the right moment. Releasing the shield button at precise timing. Right, perfect. That's perfect, Jonathan. Jonathan
Thank you,
Kraft,
Jonathan.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
But let me play this video of how to tech.
In place, looks like right there. You can tech in place. Oh, Sarah, let's go. You can tech away or towards. And finally, you can tech away.
So let me play that one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
So as you see, Captain Falcon is doing a forward throw,
right there.
and Donkey Kong is put in a tech situation to where when he's close to the ground or a wall, he basically has to
And finally,
push the shield button once, perform the tech. If he does not hit the tech or perform a move right after, he'll get into a animation to where he'll hit the floor and bounce up, being leading him to be vulnerable for an attack right
Mhm.
after. So, teching in this game is very important for you to basically live longer, not get comboed, and advance your gameplay.
So
So, one
if
more time, teching is when you have to press shield before landing to recover safely.
all right. So our next one is going to be all about air attacks. Okay. We have our up airs, forward airs, back airs, down airs, and our actual or neutral airs. So that's 5 different attacks that you can do in the air. Okay.
And just like you see here, every single character here in the entire game can do one. So if you ever get confused and you don't know what a move is, you see Yoshi hitting his tail up for an up air, Kirby neutral air,
Mhm.
Bowser forward air, scratch, Donkey Kong hitting with the stanky leg, the back
That
air.
stanky leg. Do the
And then
stanky.
one of my favorite moves in the entire game is a down air or dare, and that's the Ganondorf hitting a nasty spike
Mhm.
and
I agree. I
destroying
think
everything.
that's one of the best moves in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It
And
feels
it's
good,
all
looks good. Sorry.
yes. It's literally the best feeling I think. And yeah, this all comes with time and practice. And when we're there on Tuesday, we'll be
Mhm.
sure to make sure you guys distinguish and know how to perform these moves accurately.
Mhm.
All right. You ready, you guys, for the next question? All right. Question number tres. How do you perform a smash attack?
This one should be easy, y'all. We taught you this
Mm-hmm.
plenty of times, and you've
Mm-hmm.
performed it plenty of times.
Mm-hmm. You can see right here, Kirby
Quick
forward
note:
smash.
some aerials are better than others, coming from Jonathan Kraft, which is actually true.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Some back airs are a lot stronger than forward airs most of
Yep.
the time.
Yep. Same with the up airs too.
Mhm.
Some up airs are weaker than down airs.
Like Captain Falcon got that knee, the flying knee, which
Mm-hmm.
is really strong
Zero
compared
suit.
to that back air.
Yeah. Yeah, even the sour spot too, which,
Mhm.
we'll get into soon. And you guys are gonna be like, what's a sour spot? More terminology incoming. But we have about like 5 minutes, I
Mhm.
think 5 minutes left.
Yep.
So
So
should
we're
we
gonna
just all right, everybody.
I'll
Okay.
show you this the video really quick,
All right, everybody. Next.
which is a sweet spot is the most powerful part of an attack, okay? Dealing max damage and knockback, often used for finishing blows, okay? A sour spot is a weaker
All right,
spot
everybody.
that does less damage and knockback, often leading to missed KOs or extended combos,
All right,
okay?
everybody. Next up, we're going to be talking more about terminology. We're going to be doing sweet spot and sour spot. Now, a sweet spot is when you hit the move exactly. Yeah, I like using Captain Falcon as a good example because his forward aerial, which is his Captain Falcon Knee of Justice, the sweet spot of it has like a cool lightning effect. You'll instantly know if you land the sweet spot when you connect it, and then you'll instantly know if it's not a sweet spot because it'll just be a little like a little super weak knee tap on the on your opponent. So that's a good representation of what a sweet spot looks like and what a sour spot looks like move.
So we
And sometimes
we got to answer for question 3
oh, we do okay. Let me
from
see.
Jonathan. Quickly tap movement stick in a certain direction while pressing a attack button, or just cheat and use the C stick.
Hey, low key, that's
Yeah.
people be spamming that C stick and it
I
works.
hate the spam. I hate the
It
spam.
works. Especially with Little Mac. Oof, oof.
Oh yeah.
Yep, you're right, Jonathan. You're absolutely correct.
Hey, you know your stuff, Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Is Jonathan the new?
Dang.
Are you the new kid? Is Jonathan the new kid? I'm pretty sure.
Might be.
Okay. And our last slide before you guys get out of here, okay, is our
Very
special
important.
attacks.
Yes, it's very important. The B special moves or the red button on the Switch. But every single character in the roster has these special moves. You have your neutral special, which is just pushing B, no direction anywhere else. You have your side special, the side B, which you can perform by flicking left or right and then pushing B. The up special, which is your recovery move. We practiced that on Tuesday. Up B is very, very important to learn. And then finally your down B special. That is a very unique defense or offensive move or reflector, or for a lot of characters, counter as well,
Mhm.
to mix up your opponents, get kills, and really land those strong hitting moves. As you can see, Zelda's down B, that's my favorite move with her. Ganondorf's up B, the hug of love. Corrin's side B, the insta pin. And Wolfie's laser,
The
neutral B.
laser.
The laser.
That's the ray gun.
Mm-hmm. Very good, very fast, and painful, painfully annoying to get hit by.
Mhm. It's like
All
a
right.
I don't know actually. I've never got hit by that. But yes, that is the last slide of the module. Okay. Right now would be time for assessment, but you guys have about what, 2 minutes?
Couple minutes left. Yeah.
Mhm.
So just take a look over of like some of the questions
Take the
that are
paper home
on.
for sure.
Yeah, take the paper home too. Basically it's the same thing we talked about, but in paper form.
Mhm.
Please fill it out, finish it. If you need help, ask around. Seems like Jonathan knows his stuff.
Mhm.
I know some of this might be a lot for you guys, but if you have someone there who knows his stuff, definitely communicate with him and see how he can help you.
Yep. And have a great day, students.
Please
Have a
stay
great day,
warm out there.
Solomon, Sarah, Alejandro, Corey, Joseph, your boy
Have a
Corey.
good day. Hmm. Sorry, that's helping these students. His first day. Nope, just a viewer. Oh, okay, he's just a viewer. I see. I
Yeah.
see. Xanadu competitor. Oh, nice. Okay, Xanadu. Fun fact, everyone. Xanadu has been around for many years, hosting many locals from the East Coast. So shout out to Xanadu. Y'all have been such a huge impact in the gaming community and Super Smash Bros. Community. That's really cool, Jonathan. Thank you for being here and helping out.
Oh, and appreciate that. We'll have to definitely get in contact.
Mhm. I don't know, Rob. I'm not a Nintendo gamer. I play FPS games. Ah, that's cool, Sarah. Which FPS games do you play?
Okay, Miss
I would
Chang.
be almost hold on, we're calling Joseph right here.
What was I gonna say?
Testing can't read, we'll fix it and get it tomorrow. Okay.
The assessment
Stream is
can't
super
read,
fun.
and we'll
Makes
fix
us
it, and
different.
I'll give them tomorrow. What do you mean by it can't read, Miss Chang? Oh, it's not
Yeah, like
published. That's why. That's why.
I see. Jonathan, yeah, absolutely. You're an esports director. Cool. We are a esports team, and we would definitely love to partner up. Get in contact with us. Let's make some magic happen in the esports world. Valorant, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals. All right, Sarah, join our Discord. Everybody in there, join our Discord. We have
Mhm.
literally coaching sessions for Valorant, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, Smash Brothers.
You name it.
hmm And just in case for everyone here,
Okay,
if,
Miss
if
Chang.
you if you don't have the link for it, you can just add me right here. Just find me on Discord, Trumpet Boy Roy. I'll add you and then I'll send you a link to our Discord as well. And we'll just go from there. So Solomon, Sarah, Alejandro, Corey, and Joseph,
Mhm.
make sure y'all join the Discord. If you need the link, add me, Trumpet Boy Roy, and I will send you it literally within the next 10 minutes. And then Jonathan Kraft, go ahead and add me as well on Discord and we'll connect there.
Yes, sir. And everybody have a great day for this class. We'll see you next week for sure.
Yes, have an amazing day,
Have
everyone.
a great weekend.
Yes, have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we'll be back in 30-ish minutes.
I gotta fix that. Okay. What's up, class? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hopefully you've had a wonderful day so far. Stayed warm. It is raining outside, but good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you guys are staying out of trouble and staying hydrated because today we're going to be talking about some Super Smash Brothers terminology. Some of the stuff we already went through on Tuesday. Today we're going to go a little more in depth and to make sure you guys truly understand what these terminology is.
Mhm.
So that way, whenever we play or you see something and you want to like understand what's going on or even talk about it, you know exactly what's going on.
Right. So today we have module 2, which is going to be different terminologies, okay? We have a lot of different terminologies we're going to be going over. So, without further ado, let's get it started.
Yep, the first of many too. This is just a small little intro to other terminologies, but this is going to be some of the basic ones that we're going to go through today.
Mhm.
So the first one we see here is called a fast fall. As you see right here, we have Kirby successfully performing a fast fall. And to perform it is pressing down on the joystick while falling. So you see that little twinkle right in front of Kirby's face. Every single character has that twinkle or sparkle, and anytime you see that come up, it is when you know that you successfully performed a fast fall correctly. So anytime you do that with any character, whether it's a short hop, a full hop, or a double jump, pressing the pressing down on the joystick at the peak of your jump will successfully create a fast fall. Next up, we have dash dancing. So this is something that you do by rapidly flicking the joystick left and right.
Mhm.
It's used mainly in Super Smash Bros. Melee, which is out for the GameCube. In here, it's used to just like kind of like style on the opponent, mix them up a little bit, kind of boost your confidence a little bit. And it's a little hard to execute, but once you get it down, you'll be able to tell the difference between dash dancing and something called fox trotting, which we will discuss in a later module.
Mhm.
Next up we have is pivoting. So pivoting is turning around mid dash to face an opponent. When you want to pivot in this game, pivoting is good for either using a pivot tilt or what I like to use with my character, a pivot grab. Sometimes doing a pivot will actually extend the grab range or mix up the opponent with if you're doing a tilt attack as well. So for Bowser example, he is actually grabbing Mario in Smash 4, and his pivot grab was a lot longer than his normal grab. And in this game, the same thing happened with Palutena in the early days of Smash Ultimate until they patched it.
Mm.
So pivoting, very good, good mix-up opponent for your against your opponent. Next up, we have crouching. So as you see here, we have Ness crouching, dodging Fox's lasers. Now, every single character in this game can perform each one of these moves. But if you look at the next one, crawling, some characters can move while crouching. So to perform a crawl, they have to crouch and you have to input forward while holding down. Not every single character can crawl, only a select amount can. Characters like Zero Suit Samus can crawl, Bowser can crawl. We also have Pikachu and Pichu, they can crawl as well.
Mhm. Snake, Sheik, got a lot of cool
Mm.
characters. And the
Yep.
good thing about crouching is it's a universal movement, which is also used in different games, right? Like you have Call of Duty, you use crouching, or you can say prone, which is a different form of crouching. It's kind of just you're just laying on the floor, but they used to use drop shotting back in Call of Duty in the old days, which is a form of crouching in a way. Um, and like horror games, there's different horror games too where they use crouching to limit like noise, just for different scenarios and stuff like that. But crouching is a good tool to be used in a lot of games. Mhm.
Even in Valorant too, you can like crouch spray or crouch
Mm.
behind a little angle and then pop back up.
Oh yeah, you crouch for better accuracy too for Valorant, huh?
Correct.
Okay, that's cool. For sure. We could go to the next one, which is our first question. All right. First question is name a character that can perform these mechanics. All right. We kind of just went over all of them, right? Fast fall, you got dash dancing, then you have crouching. Okay. So which one of these can be performed by a character?
Yes, just type in your answers in the chat. Let us know.
Let me type it. Okay.
I'll give it like about another minute or two so you guys can answer.
Mhm.
Here we go. We typed in the chat as well in case you need to read what we said. Okay, we got our first one. Juan said fox. That is correct.
Fox. Yep, perfect. That's one answer. Who was that?
That was Juan.
Okay. Good job, Juan. Good job, Juan.
Juan the Mon. Good job. Good job. Okay. You want to move on to the next one?
Yeah, we could do that.
Cool. All right. Next
1
one.
second. Let me reset this. Okay. Oh no, we're good. Okay. Let's do it. Next one. So next one we have a little showcase of what a parry is, or a perfect shield, which is releasing the shield right before an attack hits, okay? So I'm going to show you this small clip that your boy Roy whipped up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play it one more time. You want to talk over it?
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Yeah. So, yep. So this is called a perfect shield or a parry. It's releasing shield before an attack hits. You know you'll successfully land the parry when that cool, flashy, stylish animation will appear and a sound will happen. And basically what that means
Oops.
is when you perfect a parry, you're able to follow up with a punish. It gives you frame advantage over your opponent. So in that scenario, if I wanted to follow up with anything else after a parry, I could grab him. I can go for a tilt attack or a smash attack, or I can reposition myself with like jump out of the way or roll or do another option.
Right.
Um, if I do not perform a parry, I am susceptible to getting hit by the Falcon Punch,
Mm-hmm.
as I do have some end lag afterwards, or I'll just take shield damage. As you can see, I took some shield damage, and it was eventually enough to pop my shield, leaving me vulnerable to get hit with a even stronger attack.
Give you that Super
So,
Saiyan aura.
mm-hmm.
And we
So
got, oh my
it
fault.
takes a little time and practice, but
Mm-hmm.
we do have methods to teach you guys on how to perfect parries. And then depending on what character you use, you can follow up with the perfect punish, whether it's smash attack, a grab, tilt attack. You know, we will figure that out along the way.
And we got some more answers. We got Damien with Yoshi.
Mm-hmm. Yoshi
Mm-hmm.
go
Can
crazy.
Yoshi
Yep.
crawl?
Yoshi can crawl. That is correct. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
So that's another crawling character, y'all.
Steve. Yep. Steve can for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Kai Fox. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey,
Good stuff. Good answers.
that's not a character.
KJ, yeah, I don't even. All right. So next slide, we got a couple more terminologies. Okay, these are some simpler ones that we kind of went over already. Okay, our basic attacks, basic moves. Okay, so we have our jab. You see Mario with the quick jab, which is pressing A repeatedly for a light combo. So everybody has each one of these. Okay, they just look a little different because it goes with their their play style, right? You got smash attack, which is strong directional attacks, which is F smash, up smash, down smash, or yes, it's just those. And by pressing A plus or A or the joystick button. Okay. Wait, did I say that wrong? Pressing A.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
by pressing A and the joystick direction. Yep,
Okay.
at the same time.
Or pressing or using the C stick if you implement that into your settings, which
Correct.
is people think it's cheating apparently, but it's all up to you, preference, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have tilts, which is slightly joystick tilting and pressing the A button. Um, or you can just use the C stick, which I recommend using the C stick because using the slightly joystick tilt with the A button is kind of tricky to use. Um,
Yes, you
yeah.
might input dash attack instead.
Mhm. It's tricky to use perfectly to every single time, so you'll need a button for that, right? And you have
Mm-hmm.
forward tilts, up tilts, and down tilts. Then you have your last one, which is your dash attack, and then which is easy. It's just by pressing A while running. So just pressing your attack button while running, which is some pretty basic basic moves, y'all. We should already know these. So, question 2. How do you perform a parry?
Type your answers in the chat.
Yep, let me go ahead. A parry. How do you perform a parry?
How do you do it? How would you perform it?
And this is for participation, y'all. You will be given an assessment, couple five, like a little 5 questions, just to see if you're participating, you know, and you will be graded for these. Look at Mario with his eyes glowing. Super Saiyan
The
Mario.
Mario. Go crazy.
I just realized Martha and Roy look a little similar. They look exactly the same, just different characters.
Yeah, pretty much just different hairstyles, yeah.
Mm,
So, how do you perform a
parry.
parry? Little tricky, but I know you guys can remember.
We kind of just went over it, so.
Mm-hmm.
Release shield the moment you get hit. Okay, and who gave us that answer?
Ja.
Perfect.
Good
Good
stuff,
stuff,
one.
Juan. Good stuff.
Yep. Wanna hold that shield button. As soon as you see it, just release.
Mhm.
And you get an additional 11 frames of extra damage, or 11 frames extra to do a damage attack.
Mhm. All right.
Good stuff, good
That was
stuff.
pretty good. First answer was the
Mm-hmm.
correct answer. Let's go, Juan.
Mm-hmm. In
All right,
place.
so we have
One,
another video
no.
for you.
Perfect. Speaking of
In
teching,
place.
Mhm.
here we go.
In place.
Why is it doing that? Okay, so teching, which is pressing shield before landing to recover safely. So pay attention to Donkey Kong right here. After he gets grabbed.
In place. Looks like right there. You can tech in place. You can tech away or towards. And
So
finally, you
Captain
can tech
Falcon is essentially performing a forward throw, and Donkey Kong, whether it's next to a wall or on the ground, he goes into an animation, a tumble animation, and he has to press the shield button just as his character model is about to hit the ground to perform a tech.
Mhm.
If he does not perform this tech, he will go into a basically punishable state to where he will hit the ground, bounce up, and will be unable to do something for a short amount of time. But in that short amount of time, Captain Falcon is able to punish him with either a down B, a jab, which will lead to a jab lock, which we'll talk about later. It can lead to a down air spike. It can even lead to like him just reacting to whatever Donkey Kong does, because Donkey Kong can either do a regular get up, do a forward roll, or do a backward roll, and all of those are completely reactable.
Mhm.
And that's for when he is set up in this tech scenario. And to avoid that, it takes a little bit of practice and timing down, and the higher you get percentage, the more faster you'll get knocked back because of like the launching effect. So right now it's like some low knockback, but it's just a demonstration to show you guys what a tech looks like and when to time a tech correctly on the ground.
in place. Looks like right there. You can tech in place. You can tech away.
All right,
or
then
towards.
we're gonna move on to the next slide as we're running low on time.
Yep.
So the next one is going to be a demonstration of different area movements. Every single character in this entire game can do everything we've been discussing, from teching to tilts to jabs, and even these, which is terminology for your bears, bears, dares, and up airs. So as you see, Yoshi is doing an up air, which is when you're pressing A while in the air and not running. For Bowser's his forward air, it is an aerial attack while facing forward. He's scratching you down. Kirby in the middle with the neutral air is pressing A, airborne without pushing any direction, just jump in A, nothing else. And Donkey Kong hitting that stinky leg, hitting the back air. Aerial attack facing backwards. Back airs are a little more tricky to get down, but they're a lot more rewarding in a game like this.
Mhm.
Lots of back airs in this game do kill. And my personal favorite is the down air special, where you get to basically spike them all the way down to the blast zone. As you see, we have Ganondorf absolutely destroying his opponent with a sweet, sweet down air.
Mhm. It looks great, feels great. It's one of the best moves in this game.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And those are all your aerial moves for
Mhm.
each character you play.
So question number 3, y'all. How do you exactly perform a smash attack?
Yes.
Let's see if y'all paid attention today or
Mm-hmm.
the other days that we.
Yeah. If I said, hey, can you show me an up smash? Can you show
Mhm.
me a down smash? Can you show me a forward smash? How would you input these to successfully execute them?
By now, you all should have at least done this in a real game by now, so shouldn't be too hard of a question. How do you perform a smash attack? Um, how much time we got? 1 minute.
We got like 4 minutes left.
Oh, it's 1:15, right? It's
Actually, you're right.
1:15.
I don't know why I was thinking it was 104. Yeah, you're
Uh,
114.
oh
My
shit.
bad. My bad.
It's all good.
Wait, okay, so the other students didn't follow my instructions to respond. They were all on their phones when I help and direct another new student to his first day in school as well. Okay, so we have another new student.
Mhm. We
Okay,
appreciate.
welcome. Welcome to the class.
Yeah. Hello, new student.
Hmm?
We appreciate you, Juan and Joseph, for participating.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
This should be an easy one, y'all, though. This should be an easy one, though. Okay. How do y'all
Yeah.
perform a smash attack?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the class, you will be given an assessment, or at the end of this course module today. So all of these assessments that you're given, you will need to complete. If you don't, you're considered not participating. So you gotta follow along to know what the questions are. You wanna get to the
Uh-huh.
next one. We could go ahead
All
and show them this quick video.
right. Okay.
Let me see. Tilt the joystick and press A. Perfect.
Good stuff, Albert, Jeremy, Damien, and Kai. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff.
Perfect. Group effort. Let's go, yeah.
Literally. Yep.
All right,
So
everybody.
next time we meet, I want to see those smash attacks, guys. I want to see the forward airs, the back airs, the down airs.
Mhm.
All right. Said next one.
Mhm. Next one we got sweet spots. Sweet and sour
Oh,
spots.
yes, yes. All right, everyone. So we're going to be showcasing what a sweet spot and a sour spot is. This is more terminology in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Um, I'm using Captain Falcon right now because he's one of the most easiest characters to see what a sweet spot forward aerial knee is versus a sour spot forward aerial knee is. So, what exactly is a sweet spot? A sweet spot is the most powerful part of an attack, dealing max damage and knockback,
Mhm.
often used for finishing blows. So, with Captain Falcon, when he lands his sweet spot knee of justice, there's a really cool lightning effect that basically just destroys his opponent and can kill super early. And the opposite of that would be a sour spot. A sour spot is a weaker hit that does less damage and a knockback, often leading to missed KOs or extending combos. So sometimes it's okay to land the sour spot of moves to be able to connect to other sour spot moves or even sweet spot moves. Captain Falcon's knee is very, very good for edge guarding big characters like Donkey Kong off stage with
All right,
his
everybody.
weak spot knee
Oops.
to just create an edge guard opportunity or even like be able to ledge trap as well. And that's two other terminology that we're going to go over within the next couple weeks. But these are um, just some examples. Donkey Kong as well has a
All right,
sweet spot and
everybody.
sour spot on his back air, for example.
All right, everybody. Next up, we're going to be talking more about terminology. We're going to be doing sweet spot and sour spot. Now, a sweet
And
spot
once
is when you
we
hit
are
the
there
move
in person
exactly
Tuesday, I
with
will
the
show you the
maximum
sweet spots and sour
damage.
spots for
Timed it perfectly.
characters that you
Got
guys
that big
like
impact,
using
the
or
big
want to use.
damage. A sour spot is when you do the opposite of that. It's when you get the weak hit of a move. Sweet spot.
So tilt right stick, then charge up and press left joystick. Yeah, if you want to do a charge up smash attack, that's right. You just hold it to the right, you push and hold A,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll charge for a very long time until you release it. Boom.
And you
The
can
long.
also use your C stick or your right analog stick.
If it's set to smash attack, spam those smash attacks.
And then we have our last slide for you guys today, which is our special moves. Okay. Best part about the game, everybody has unique special moves catered to their character, you know? So you have your neutral B or your neutral special, which is unique to each character. You have right here Wolf. His neutral B is he got like a ray gun. It's like it's a bigger range compared to Fox and Falco because they're all a part of the same category. But yes, that's his neutral B. We have side specials or side Bs. This is Corin side B. Um, I don't know how to explain that one.
It's basically called Instapin,
Mhm.
and it's been like that since Smash 4 because if you slide the a side B special with A, it'll basically instapin straight to the ground and can be able to two frame opponents at ledge. And that's more terminology that you guys will understand later on.
Mm.
Hmm?
So yeah, definitely pretty cool, pretty cool. We have up special, which is up B, right?
Very important.
Ganondorf, you see his hug of love right there. His up B is kind of similar to Captain Falcon's,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so that one's pretty good. Then you have your down special, which is your down B. Okay. And as Zelda, she brings out a knight, depending on how long you hold it, right?
That is correct. Yes, she can release on command whenever just by pushing down B again.
Mhm.
If she gets hit while this knight is out, the knight will automatically go away.
Mhm.
And yeah, personally, that is one of my favorite down Bs in the whole game. Aside from that, some other characters with down B specials, like counters, for example,
Mhm.
are very, very good for uh, taking stocks early, really doing some mental damage against your opponents, and also to just, trying to read your opponent and get some good callouts too.
All right. So
So they are
now,
unique defensive, offensive moves, like even reflectors too. Like Wolf, Reflector, Fox, and Falco all have reflectors.
we have about 7 minutes. Um, right now I'll give you time so you can finish your assessment for the class. Um, Miss Chang, hopefully you've printed out some assessment papers for them.
Yes, there should be an assessment now for everything we just covered. Just a
Mhm.
couple easy questions. Make sure you guys help each other out if you do not know.
Some of the questions are: how do you perform a parry? Which character can use the crawling mechanics? We went over that briefly.
Mm-hmm.
How do you perform a tech? We went over that one as well. We went over all of these. So it shouldn't be too hard. Just a quick assessment, 5 questions. Just to test your brain.
Make sure to see which who here was paying attention. Who here is ready to execute these moves on Tuesday.
Hopefully they are here. I
Mm-hmm.
wish YouTube would let me see who's watching. What app
Right.
does that? TikTok? TikTok.
TikTok does, and I think Twitch does as well. Okay, Chang, yes, I give this to
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Miss
Discord
Chen.
program system. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Mhm. That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Got about 4 or 5 minutes left. Anything else you want to say?
Let's see. Basically just start incorporating, and practice seeing some moves like, hey, was that a down B? Like, oh, that was actually a side B. Okay, cool. Oh, nice job landing the up smash and down smash. Definitely start using this terminology whenever you start gaming, so that way you can start understanding, the um describing how to basically tell someone like, oh, what just happened? He was able to grab and then follow up with a forward air and then was able to land a an up smash.
Mhm.
So, you know, and he was able to execute correct moves by fast falling and hitting a true combo.
Mhm. Everything you learn here can be applied to every game that you play.
hmm
Mhm.
And if you ever want to commentate or are interested in commentating, it all starts with terminology and knowledge.
Right.
So this is just a catapult to show you guys how you would want to, let's say, commentate a Call of Duty tournament,
Right.
or a shoutcast, any other game that you guys want to indulge in. So this is where it starts, guys. It's beyond seeing the game; it's learning it. Give them a couple more minutes, please. Okay, still waiting for 3 more students to finish the quiz. All
Okay.
right, sounds good. Got about 2 minutes left.
Okay. Next week we're gonna be going over OBS, y'all. We're gonna be going over how to download OBS, how to get started with OBS, and what the different tools and different scenes and sources you can use in OBS. So we're just gonna be
Mhm.
breaking it down and getting you started on your streaming if that's
Yep,
what you're looking for.
streaming, content creation, just learning this new tool to where, let's say, for example, Kai, he wants to start making his own like projects and channels, and then let's say Alejandro or Damien's like, oh, we can definitely work on that together. You handle the creation side, I can handle the um the back end of stuff, the front end of stuff. You know, he can be in front of the camera, I can be behind the camera, stuff like that too. So that way you guys know what you guys want to work on, and just build from there.
Mhm. 0 to 100, real quick,
Real,
real quick,
real quick.
real quick. I haven't heard that in a minute. Got about 2 minutes left, y'all. 2 minutes. GTA 6 tournament. That would be hilarious.
Low key. Low key.
It's doable. We're doing it.
GTA 6 tournament before GTA 6 comes out.
We'll make it happen.
All right,
Thank you.
guys. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Stay warm and stay safe out there.
Thank you, class. Yes, stay warm, stay safe, and get home safely.
Yes, yes.
And we'll see you
We'll
next
be
week.
back again. We're back again on Tuesday.
Thank you, class. Thank you, Miss Chang. You have a good one
Thank
as
you, Miss
well.
Chang. Have a great day, everyone. See you later.